Hi. Most of you know what I've been up to lately around Monday. But in my mind, when I'm thinking about this, I don't want to lose momentum, and I think of all these speeches I need to give to the right people and explain things. And so this morning, I thought, instead of waiting for the right committee to talk to, I just wanted to kind of put it all out there in a kind of an elevator speech about what the goal is and why. So first thing I would like to point out is that I wore my hair in pigtails to let you know that I'm not serious, but I wore my heart shirt because it's new and I kind of wanted to look like I tried. And I put my glasses on to make me look smarter, so maybe you'll listen to me harder. Anyways, that didn't help anything. So, first thing I would like to point out, dear people of small towns and especially Monday, we believe that our little town is so cool and special. Guess what? Everybody thinks their town is cool and special. Everybody, every little town in this nation, every town on 277 believes that it's super special. And it's only really special to the people who are raised here or there. So, and another thing is, you walk around, go to the grocery store, talk to anybody, you're gonna hear a lot of vinegar talk. Vinegar talk is like complaining about this kind of thing happening, or so-and-so's farm, they're selling their farm. All this negativity about the way things used to be, and when you live here too long, if you stay around people who only point out bad things, you can get pickled living in this town. And I am anti-pickle all the way, and I'm trying to unpickle us people. Okay, so you see what I'm doing with the murals. I'm trying to get not just my artwork here, but my friend's artwork here. And I love all your suggestions, and yeah, I want to do the silos, but that's something that's going to take money and time. And right now we've raised about $5,000 to $6,000, and that's great. But that's just a start. And I'm not asking for any more money right now, but I'm just saying we're planning for bigger. And let me explain why. There is absolutely no reason to come to Monday, Texas, okay? None, unless you're forced to because your parents have you playing a basketball game here. Somebody you know died and got buried here. You have family here, okay? There's almost no reason to come here. And if there's no reason to come here, really, then why would you move here unless you got a job? And there are not that many jobs. But look at us. We are right on 277 between Abilene and Wichita Falls. Families, people come through here all the time, and they look down at our town and they see another small town. But the problem is they can't see our insides. And it's not the history of Monday. When I go through towns and they have all these covered wagons and cowboys, it's kind of like wearing a t-shirt with your own face on it. Yeah, so why would we have art that looks like the stuff across the street? Oh, there's a tractor. Oh my God, there's a real tractor. No, let's do, cotton. Well, if it's giant cotton, that's kind of cool. But we are more than our football team. We are more than the people who went to high school here, okay? Everybody loves purple and gold, but we have a ton of folks that call Monday home that did not go to school here. And they love Monday. They just kind of feel, not included in the purple and gold tribe. So we got to open our minds, because the families we want to potentially move here aren't going to move here because we have a cool old history with lots of black and white pictures. That's not interesting at all to most people unless you're one of those historical people. We want to see signs of life in the big empty. And that's what I'm trying to do. So if we do a tractor, it's probably going to be hot pink, because we're not here to be traditional. And we're not here to be crazy so that everybody freaks out either. But I'm telling you, got to push the edge on interesting. Perfect is the enemy of interesting and powerful. For any piece of art to be good, all it has to do is move one person. And I'm telling you, I have never been moved by a picture of a covered wagon and some longhorns. Now, I am for doing some Western style art, but very cool, very interesting style-wise, not just a horse and a cowboy. Let's make it awesome if we're gonna do it. Now, I'm scouting places for my artist friends to come. I started with a 20 mural goal. I've already got almost to 11, counting the ones that are being printed and installed. So it's gonna be easy to get to 11. So we're now raising it to 52. That's an average of 1 per week. But the attention that we're getting as a town is already going through the roof. There's gonna be film crews here, there's gonna be stories, there's gonna be TV and newspaper articles, and we want to follow through. Here's what I picture. I picture a family of kids in a couple of years driving through 277 headed from Wichita Falls to see their grandma in Abilene. And the little kid says, "Mom, Mom, Mom, where's the town with the giant grasshopper?" And when they drive over the overpass, they stick their faces to the windows and they point and they laugh and they, "Oh, look, there's that new thing. That's really cool. Let's go down there and check it out." We are going to gift to the world that passes us by some beauty. And in return, we are going to feel better about ourselves. We're going to benefit from this by being not a dying town, but an interesting town. And when we give away to the world and bless them with something beautiful to see and interesting and even funny, they're going to love us back. And you know, we have a lot of potential. Yeah, we're not going to be like a major metropolis ever, but who wants to be? Let's just be a nice, interesting, welcoming place for the next generation of families and people from the city who want to move here or move somewhere and start over with a simpler life where you get to drive your golf carts to the grocery store or to pick up your kids, or that you walk literally across the street to see your doctor. So I'm telling you, this is bigger than art. It's bigger than us. And I'm asking you to open your minds, get excited, and dream with me. Jump in with me. If you know how to paint, let me know. Let's get started. And I am doing this because I'm an artist, but there's something awesome about using art to benefit the people I love, not just selling it for myself. This is more rewarding for me than some kind of success somewhere. So I drove around this week and there's a lot of blank canvases in this town. So I'm excited, and let me tell you what my plan is also. My plan is that we will get a reputation as being a place with culture and arts and new ideas. And then we can finish the theater that we started. The downtown community theater gets finished. We start having some music shows here. We have a gallery. One of my plans is to open a gallery right off the highway called the Big Empty Art Gallery. Yeah, I know, Summer. We were thinking the same thing at the same time, and it'll work. So we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I'm doing a lot of planning. I'm hoping to buy a lot of paint. I'm trying to figure out how I can get someone or figure out how to paint something beautiful on one of our silos. But in case you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'm not doing this to satisfy traditional people, because I love traditional people, but it's the youth and the young and the difference and the interesting that really makes us stand out. And, you know, like I said, the project that someone did, I forgot his name, they go into slums in third world countries and they paint the towns beautifully. And they call it Inside Out. You see, we're putting our hearts, our likes, our differences, our personalities, everything on the outside so people can see that they are like us and they can connect to us. Now think of all the options we have. We have farming community, we have teachers, we have churches, we have all kinds of aspects, all kinds of people from every aspect of life. And we should reflect on the outside who we are. So if you've been confused or worried about this, this is our goal, is to make Monday more interesting and make it remarkable. Because I'm telling you, even if we fail, the people who live here feel a little bit more joy and feel a little bit more hope when they walk past some art. It's proven. And last anecdote, a few years ago, I repainted the city pool because it was white. It looked like a prison. And so I was kind of going through stuff in my life, and I thought, I'm going to go make it look Hawaiian. And I did. I spent a couple of months making it look like a beach with surfboards and everything. In the history of Monday, no one ever remembered a year when the city pool made a profit. And I was told that was the first year that it made a profit. It made more than the 2 years previously altogether, because just some paint. Now, the sad thing happens, the next year the city manager who came in decided to close it. So it went 3 years with no one in it. And now it doesn't have a diving board, and now it looks forgotten. So guess what I'm going to start doing in April? We're going to jazz up our pool again, guys, because our kids deserve some cool place to play, and the park. So you guys farm, you guys teach, you guys make all that money and do that business. I'm here to make us show something interesting and beautiful to the rest of the world. So you can give to the Facebook account, but we found out that quite a chunk of that money is not actually getting deposited into the account. So we're figuring out other options. I'm going to do some merchandise around homecoming, copies and prints of, like, you know, some of the murals and stuff that you can buy to help support me as an artist, because I'm not taking any money for what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it all for free at this moment. And the coolest thing is my sister is coming from Dallas. She's investing in the equipment, and she's going to document what we're doing here. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We're getting a lot of attention. And we might as well strike while the iron is hot, because if we wait, this chance will go away. So if you've got a grandpa or granddad or a friend who's like rolling their eyes and what the heck's going on down here with all that crazy painting, they don't do Facebook, show them this video and tell them I'll come to their meeting if they have any questions. Thank you, Monday, for being so supportive. I'm excited, and I can't wait to do the next one.